Hey guys, I am Joanne Johnson, the Motivational Chef, and this is Good Mood, Good Food. We have another wonderful show for you today. We have got Bill Love from Earth FM 103.3, 95.9 in the house, and the Brad Keaton Band. And guess what? We are cooking up a shredded beef salad, which is completely amazing, has a white sauce on it, and we're talking about having an attitude of gratitude. Y'all don't go very far. When we come back from the break, we're going to get started. We'll see you in just a minute. And so I was going to have water, but we came back from the break very quickly.
Yes.
This is my Italian thing that happens.
So you talk with your hands?
Yeah, more than I should.
Okay, so do I.
You're going to have to forgive me because I'm doing the butter over here.
Yeah.
And I have to have a sip of water. You need to water up too because this show is quick. It's, you know how it is, Bill. It's no cuts, no edits.
Hydrate.
Yeah, no cuts, no edits. What you see is what you get. A girl works up a sweat, okay? This is like my third bottle, okay?
Okay. Got to stay hydrated.
We got to stay hydrated. So let's move on.
We're moving.
So we've got Bill Love in the house.
In the house.
Super happy about that.
Tickled to death.
I know, I am too. I'm tickled to death. So we've got our butter going. What we're gonna do, Bill, is a shredded beef salad. Now you said earlier today that you're not a real big cook.
I am not a cook at all. Spaghetti, you know.
Okay.
That's about it.
Well, that's okay because this recipe is something that everybody can do. So I always tell everybody on a Sunday or some day during the week, do your meat in a crock pot, whether it's your chicken, your beef, whatever it is. We did that with a chuck roast, okay?
Yep.
So your pan is heating up. If you can take
My pan?
Your pan. You get your
I'm
own
responsible
pan
for
when
this
you
pan?
come to this show.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, take your beef and put it in your pan, please.
All the beef?
All the beef.
All the beef in the pan.
We found the beef. There it
Okay.
is.
There it is.
Okay. And it should give us a little bit of a sizzle.
It's giving us some sizzle.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Now, we're just going to warm that through because, again, it came through. Yeah. You
Just
want
leave
to
it
spread
like
it out?
that, or-
No, spread it about.
Spread it? Okay.
Make friends with your pan.
Okay.
Okay?
Friends with your pan.
Make
okay.
friends with your pan. Get it all out there.
All right.
Okay. Again, a little olive oil is what went in there. We've got some butter going on in here. We're getting it a little brown. And
Smells
to
good.
that, we're going to add some gluten-free flour. Now, of course, you can add regular flour, but I don't like to add gluten to things if I don't have to. Okay?
I don't really understand gluten. I just hear
Yeah.
people talk about it. I act like I know what they're talking about.
It's not my friend. It's a binder, and it is not good for me at all.
Right.
And anyway, what we're going to do is create a white sauce in
Okay.
here.
All right.
So, and that's just warming up, doing its thing.
Yeah.
So now, does your wife? So your wife does all the cooking.
She does all the cooking, yes. She
And what
cooks.
is your favorite thing that she makes?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. She makes so many. She makes wonderful. She does a lot of the crock pot stuff, and she doesn't really fry anything anymore. She used to fry pork chops. I used to love
Yum.
those, but we don't do that anymore.
Fried pork chops are really good.
Yeah, I know they are.
Really good. So to this, I added some cream cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I'm doing is I'm going to melt that cream cheese down. I'm going to turn my flame down a little because it's wanting to scream at me. Okay? You want to flip your meat just a little bit.
Flip your meat.
Yeah, just what you're kind of doing is getting it a little crispy.
Okay.
Okay, and warming it through and getting it a little
Yeah.
crispy. So to that, I'm going to add some beef stock. Okay, like so. I'm going to spill it also. And then I'm going to come here.
Flipping the meat.
Flipping the meat, you're handling it. Now, how long have you been in radio?
I have been in radio. This November will be 45 years.
45 years?
Yes.
Did you start when you were,
Yeah, I was.
before you were born, or what happened?
No, my dad was a radio engineer, and I was around the radio stations, and I started when I was about 18 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And then you get to come on crazy hot mess shows like this also.
Yes. Well, this is the first Crazy Hot Mess show like this. So every 45 years, this is what I do.
Well, we've got, okay, so we're adding sour cream. So we added some beef stock, some cream cheese, some
Yes.
sour cream.
Right.
Okay. Just like so. I'm going to add a little bit more of the beef stock. Like so.
Yep.
And then we're going to be adding some spices and some green chilies. But you're seeing how easy this is, right?
Yes.
Okay, and super, super yummy. Now, once that's all crispy, okay, do you feel like it's crispy enough?
How would I know? I mean, it's crispy on the other side, right?
Okay, so let's flip it then, okay, and we will get it crispy on both sides.
Well, it doesn't look like it's crispy. Or some of it's crispy, just a little bit crispy. Oh,
all right,
man,
we've got to work on
pressure.
Bill's.
This is why I don't cook.
Okay, so then we have to have him come back again, I'm afraid, right?
This is why all I do is sit there and say, is dinner ready yet? When's it going to be ready?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to add some green chilies on our end.
Yep.
Okay. I love green chilies. Are you about the green chilies?
I guess so.
I threw some on you.
I guess so. I'm not anti-green chili.
See, the reason that I like it is because it's not so spicy.
Yeah. Oh, so, you know what? I'm very sensitive to spices and like pepper and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my daughters, because I have 4 daughters, and she was asking Daddy the other day, Daddy, do you like ghost peppers? And I'm like, if you gave him a ghost pepper, he'd be a ghost. Okay,
Oh,
I mean, really.
goodness. Yeah, I've heard those are bad news.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing awesome. Let's just let it sit for just a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're just going to continue on with this little bit of a white sauce, and
All
we've
right.
got butter lettuce down. I don't know about you guys. I love, love, love butter lettuce. It's just
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's even good on its own. It's not a hard lettuce. It's a very soft, I don't know, you'll taste it's a buttery, rich kind of a
Really?
flavor. Yeah, it's just wonderful. And not all lettuces taste the same. Have you ever noticed?
No. Oh, I've absolutely noticed, yeah.
Okay.
Now, my wife likes like the romaine and that kind of lettuce. And
I do too.
I'm more of an iceberg kind of.
Allspice? An iceberg, yeah.
Yeah.
I like iceberg. I like to make a lot of taco salads and things.
Yeah.
And now that I'm actually dairy-free and gluten-free,
Dairy-free and gluten-free.
that's all I can tell you people. Okay, thank God I'm a chef, because do you know I'd be eating a shoe? For real.
So dairy-free, we have cream cheese or something. Is that not dairy?
No, I don't get to have this.
Oh, you're not going to have
I know,
it.
I'm just going to share with everyone else, and I have to live through all of you.
Oh, okay.
It's a sad thing, really, is what it
Yeah.
is. A little chili powder. But one of my kids, my youngest, is lactose free as well.
Really?
And so I decided to do it, and then it was kind of amazing what happened. I just all of a sudden stopped being I'm still a little puffy, let's get honest, but I'm not as puffy as I was, and I realized that it was the dairy that was doing
Really?
that to me.
So you feel better?
Yeah, and I tell myself I'm fabulous.
Well,
That's what I tell. I look in the mirror and I go, "Girl,
Yeah.
you fine."
Yeah.
I'm the only one who says it, but still, it counts. Okay,
Wow.
we're going to go to a commercial break in just a second. We're going to continue to crisp up our meat.
We're crisping.
We're working on
I'm a
our
meat
sauce,
crisper.
and we're going to finish this when we come back. We'll see you. All right. So our sauce is thickening up.
Yeah.
Our meat is crispy as it's going to get.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to take that meat and continue to put that over there.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is just put our black beans and our corn in here and warm that through as well.
All right.
I'm getting super jealous of everyone because I want it. See, I could just like steal pieces of meat on my own.
Yes.
Okay, so to this sauce, let me go back over that. So we started with a little bit of butter, kind of browned it a little bit, a little gluten-free flour. We did some allspice and some cumin, a little chili powder, the cream cheese, the sour cream, and some green chilies. I want to add a tiny bit of black pepper to it. Okay, and a little sea salt. Just like that.
And what is sea salt as opposed to salt?
It comes from the sea. No.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just I like it. It's a thicker salt.
Oh, is it?
It's a little saltier salt. Also,
Yeah.
it's also a lot better for you than iodized salt. And in fact, I use a lot of Himalayan sea salt, which does not increase your blood pressure the way that iodized salt does.
Really?
But you got to be careful because that thing is fully loaded, and so it gets really salty really quickly.
Yeah.
But it's super yummy, and we have salt lamps around our house, things like that. And my husband drives him nuts because he can't sleep if I leave the salt lamp on. But I'm like, but it's giving me good vibes.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm all about that. And did I scare you? No, that salt lamp, not that salt lamp place, but the Himalayan sea salt place that we have. you go in there, right? Okay, I need Jeff. Jeff, are you watching? I need to go to this place, and you sit in a lounge chair in this salt lamp, not salt lamp, but a salt cave.
Yeah.
And it just heals you of all the things. Can you pour your black beans and your corn in? Some of it.
Why are you not living in Asheville? You sound like an Asheville person.
Well,
you go and you sit
it's
in
my
a salt
California
cave.
hippie coming out. Okay.
Yeah. How much do you want?
Half of them, yeah. So I'm going to turn our sauce off, and I'm going to let it sit there. But any hoozle, so they have this place, and you sit there, and you get all of the wonderful healing vibes of this place, and it's, oh my gosh.
Really?
I have to go. I really have to go and do it. And it's good for adrenal exhaustion and all kinds of things that, are not so great for us.
Yeah, so there's a physical benefit aside from
Yes.
getting vibes and a psychological.
Yes, and in
emotional
fact,
thing?
did you know, like people with adrenal exhaustion, and I say that a lot because I have adrenal exhaustion, because, he was telling me, he goes, oh, on the break, he goes, you're kind of high energy, aren't you? And I stay like this, like somebody pulled a top out of my back, and I'm like, everywhere.
Yeah.
This is how I do. I came out of the womb like screaming and running, probably.
Yes, yeah.
God rest my mother's soul. I should tell you that. But anyway, so I digress. I forgot where I went.
So you have adrenal. So you just
I
like
wore
you
myself
just stop.
out.
You don't slow down. You
Oh
just,
no, because between the hours of 2 and 3, it's like somebody hit me with a bus.
Really?
And there's a little thing going around on social media. This little girl who had to take a nap. She goes, "I'm gonna take a nap right here." I mean, that's totally me.
Really?
Like I just go, I run, and all of a sudden I go, and I'm
Really?
down. And then 15 minutes later, I get up and I'm like, "Hello," and
Yeah.
it's completely real.
Huh.
So, long story long, Himalayan sea salt helps with stuff like that.
Is that right?
And with the thyroid, all kinds of things. Can you throw your corn in there?
I can throw my corn. Half the corn, all the corn.
Let's do half our corn.
Half our corn.
Yeah. Okay. And our sauce is just sort of sitting here and chilling and doing its thing.
Yeah.
All right, so we have, now I don't think I told you on the crock pot, so when I did it, I just put the chuck roast in the crock pot.
Yes.
A little allspice. Allspice is my secret weapon in my meat. It gives it a warm, kind of an earthy, almost a little sweet flavor. And that is really yummy. So I do that a lot. I put a little cumin in there, and a little garlic salt and a little onion powder. Now, we pulled it out of the crock pot after 10 hours, just kind of gently shredded it because it was falling apart anyway.
Sure.
Right?
Right.
And then we're just sort of doubling up on our flavors again when we do our sauce.
Okay.
Okay? And so really your point with these veggies is just you're warming them through. Right. Now, if you wanted to go and you wanted to throw those corn on the grill, you could. However, I forgot my grill pan. So we're going to pretend like it didn't happen, and we're just going to say that we meant that.
That's what we want to do. We just want to warm it up.
We're just going to warm it up. And then it goes on the top, and we're going to put those beautiful organic tomatoes. Aren't those gorgeous?
They were gorgeous.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. We have yellow and red and orange and almost like a very deep purple in there.
Yeah.
So all of that is going to build this plate, and it's going to be just a lovely dish.
Yes. Oh, I can tell it's going to be a lot. And very colorful.
It's very colorful, and we eat with your eyes first, right? You hear people say that.
Certainly, you do.
It's a fact, Jack. So, okay, let's go ahead and put a little bit of that on the top.
Okay.
And again, we're just building.
A little bit of
Gorgeous,
that
gorgeous, gorgeous.
on the top.
Yep.
How much would you like on the?
Well, see, I'm the kind of person that if you're going to do something, you should really do it.
So you mean put it all on
I
the
mean
top?
put it all on
You
there.
don't mean put a little on the top. You mean put it all on the top.
Kind of like so. Okay. Look at, who's excited beside me? Okay. Should I get that excited about food? That's probably not a good thing. I might need some treatment.
That's what, you know.
Okay. I might need.
Let it out.
I might need a little bit of help.
Now, to put this back.
You know the hilarious part is we call this a salad.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean,
It has
there's lettuce.
There's lettuce
There's
in it.
lettuce.
That's like
Okay.
calling a hamburger a salad.
but are you going to eat it though?
Absolutely.
Okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's put our cherry tomato, or not our cherry tomatoes, but our gorgeous tomatoes kind of sporadically on there.
On here?
Yeah, you know what I want to do? I lied. Let's put a little bit of our white sauce.
Yeah. So should I put this pan on this burner?
We're going to
And
turn
have
it
it burn
off. We're going to turn it off in just a
We're going
second.
to turn it off.
I'm going to turn your pan off, okay?
Okay.
So you're done with your pan. We don't need the pan.
Yeah.
We're having a cooking lesson right before
Yeah.
your eyes. Okay, right on top.
Okay. Right on top.
Just, kind of sporadically, just like so.
Yep.
So when we come back, we're going to be talking about having an attitude of gratitude.
Absolutely.
I got to tell you something. I'm extremely grateful for this salad.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I am too.
Really, real deal.
Yeah.
How gorgeous is that, and how fast was that?
Both vary.
Okay, and if I can find a fork, I'm gonna have you taste it. If not, we're gonna taste it when we come back,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about, again, having an attitude of gratitude. All right, so, hi, Jared.
Hi, well, I'm wondering where I was at.
You,
You were wondering where you were at?
Yeah,
I was wondering where you at.
y'all cooked this food and didn't invite me.
well, see, because Jared has been doing our stand-up for us today,
Thank you.
and
Well,
we were just gonna fly right on by, right? But then you smelled the food. Is that what you said?
Yes, and now I'm up here. Now I'm happy. I was sad a couple
Okay.
minutes ago.
Did you come with a fork, though? All right. All right.
Sure did.
So give it a taste before we start sharing
Right now?
this thing with it. Yes.
Right now.
Yeah, right this second.
Okay. Wow.
We need to know. Is it good, Bill? We need to know now.
Oh, you
Is
are-
it good? Okay. And again, we're talking about having an attitude of gratitude. I want to know, are we thankful for the salad?
Oh, yeah.
Is it good? If he's going to
I'm not
decide,
sure if it's good.
he's
I
going to
gotta-
take a minute.
I gotta say, make sure it's good.
Now, see, I'm frightened because Jared's not saying a thing now.
It's good. It's really. I need a plate now.
You don't sound convincing.
I need a plate.
Okay.
I'm
All
good.
right.
We have a
love it.
plate.
I love it.
He made me nervous, you know, because I love it when people love my food.
I love it.
All right, Annie Sweezel. So we're talking about having gratitude, and you know we were sharing about this
Right.
on the break as well. That's truly the key to everything, isn't it?
Right, it is. As you go through life, you spit food out all over the place.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
something, I mean, there's certain truths that come to you at certain times. And that was one that came to me recently is it really doesn't matter what you have, how many possessions. If you don't appreciate things, if you're not grateful, it doesn't really mean anything. For somebody, I just heard about a young lady the other day who was upset that her mom wasn't going to buy her a $120,000 car. She doesn't really appreciate things. Somebody who has a used car that might have been $5,000 is much happier than she is.
So that's the point. You know, that's we walk around and we're not incredibly grateful. And we think that we are, but the truth of it is we are so much more blessed than we have any idea. And, you know, if you could, just for a minute, imagine yourself standing in the middle of your living room. And I want you to kind of close your eyes and picture that every single item begins to walk away. So you see your couch leave. You see your kitchen table leave. All of your dishes. Okay. You walk into your bathroom, your toothpaste is gone. All of your toiletries. All of these things, one by one, begin to leave. And then you're standing in this completely empty house. Okay? So the next time you say, well, I don't really have anything, I want you to think about this. So you're standing in this empty house, and now you need to leave that too, because you don't own that either. So you walk outside, and you're kind of looking. I have nothing but the clothes on my back. And there are so many people that right in this moment can identify with that. I know of a lady who called me actually just yesterday, and she has absolutely nothing. But anyway, you walk back in the room and just watch as every single stick of furniture starts to make its way back in. And your toothpaste comes back, your dishes, your children, your clothing, all of that. Consider your health, consider your friendships. We are so incredibly blessed. So the next time you think you have nothing, just please kind of look at that and just thank God for every single thing that you have. Because when we can identify and realize and admit to how blessed we are and what we're living an abundant life and we don't even know it, the minute we can grab onto that is the minute that we begin to live a prosperous and fabulous life. I love you. I will see you next week. Go to www.goodmoodgoodfoodtv.com. And this is the band Brad Keaton. They're going to take us out.
Mystery of the universe lying in my arms. Your beauty is so unrehearsed. I'm immersed in all your charms. I never believed in love at first sight. But it only took one look to make me think twice. What did I do right? 'Cause something's different this time. drift away to pictures of you and the times that shaped our lives. Oh, they make me realize, they make me realize. Oh, your love defines my life. Oh, what did I do right? Something's different this time, yeah. What did I do right to find the love of my life? Call it dumb luck, call it what you want. My journey to find you. I wish I could put you into words, but you're too good to be true. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what did I do right? Something's different this time, yeah. What did I do right? Find the love of my life. Well, it's a bittersweet goodbye to my old life. But because of you, oh, because of you, this life goes on and on and on. Oh, this life goes on and on and on. This life goes on and on and on. Oh, this life goes on and on and on. This life goes on and on and on. And it only gets better.